let designated drivers on demand do the driving. Phil Baca is joining us with the details this morning. Phil, thank you for being with us. This is a great program that you got going on here. So first of all, thank you for coming up with it. So I understand you're a retired police officer, so I imagine in your day you've seen some pretty nasty DWI crashes. Is that what gave you the idea to start this business?
Yes, it is, Chad. That's exactly what happened.
What sort of, without getting into too graphic a detail, but tell me a little bit about that gestation of the idea.
You know, as a police officer, you see many fatalities related to DWI. Over 20 years of seeing this, eventually what happens is you start asking people, you know, why aren't you using the taxis?
Right.
And the same reasons over and over again. They didn't want to leave their cars behind, or a taxi took too long to show up. Really? So they decided to drive.
So that's the main reason, is that they didn't want to leave their cars behind.
Don't leave their car behind. When you leave your car behind, you're taking a chance of it being burglarized, vandalized,
right. Sure.
towed.
Sure.
And then next morning you got to go to work. If you don't have a car, that's a problem.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. So let me ask how this service works. So is it someone has too much to drink? They don't want to call a cab, so they see designated drivers maybe at one of their places. So what happens?
Well, the way it works is through a membership. You must be a member first.
Okay.
And you just go to our website, which is myddod.com, and you can sign up. And as soon as you sign up, you can immediately start using the service. Okay. And the way it works is that if you feel like you have too much to drink, you give us a call. We'll send a 2-person team to your location. Once they get there, one of those drivers will drive you back home in your own vehicle, and the other driver will follow you. And that's how we get you and your car home every time. Okay, that's great. I mean, especially if that one reason is just that, you know, you don't want to leave your car. Yeah. So how much, so you said there is a membership that is involved. How much does it cost? $1 a day. It's
$1 a day?
$30 a month for a single person. If you want to sign up as a couple, it's only $40 a month.
$40 a month.
And you have unlimited access to us, and we are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Okay. Now for the membership, is it like a month-to-month membership? So like say around Thanksgiving, if we know we're going to be doing more holiday partying, yeah, we could sign up for membership at that time, but then we know maybe in January we're going to start on our New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, it's a month-to-month deal. You can cancel anytime. You're not stuck in no long-term contracts. Okay. But I will tell people don't quit. Yeah. Once they sign up, they stay in.
Yeah. Well, it's smart, you know, and if you know that that's kind of your habit, be responsible about it and do it. So let me ask you, because, you know, of course, one of the big things in New Mexico, we have a lot of distance, you know, a lot of driving. It's not just a quick commute to Santa Fe. So what cities do you guys offer service to?
We currently offer service in Rio Rancho, Corrales, and Albuquerque. We do take members that live in Las Lunas, Belen, Santa Fe sometimes, Edgewood. And what happens is those people will come to Albuquerque, celebrate, and then need to ride back home.
Right. Right. So. And I think that that's great, because a lot of people, I know I have, you know, a lot of friends that live in Rio Rancho or Las Lunas and Belen that they're not known, you know, no offense to them, but they're not known for their nightlife, right? So they want to come into Albuquerque and have a party so they can do that and come home and feel safe with you guys being members. Yes. That's fantastic. So how can our viewers sign up for this service? It's very timely that we're talking about this.
Just go to our website, which is myddod.com. Okay. It'll take less than 5 minutes to sign up, and once you sign up, you can immediately use the service.
That's great. And how long have you guys been doing this?
Since 2010.
Since 2010, and it's you guys have been doing pretty well?
Yeah, we have hundreds of members, many teams now. Good. And it's a good program. Yeah. It works really well.
It is, and it's a very responsible program. So for those of you that are signing up, good for you being responsible about it. So that's great. Well, Phil, again, thank you for offering this service, bringing your expertise and your background into doing something very positive and very safe for New Mexico.
Chad, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, sir.